Hello everyone, welcome back to my kitchen for a Hobby Lobby and TJ Maxx haul with one item from the Salvation Army. My name is Deb. I live in the foothills of the North Carolina mountains. If you're new to my channel, I just recently retired at the age of 65 and living my new best life. So with that, let's get started. We'll start with Hobby Lobby first. Jim Shore put out some Grinch ornaments. So when I went into Hobby Lobby, I had three things I wanted to buy. I needed feathers for my Christmas tree, which they didn't have. And I wanted to get a glass ornament, a Frenchie glass ornament. But this year they didn't have Frenchie as an option in the doggy ornament aisle. So I didn't get that. But I went down the Grinch aisle and both sides were nothing but Grinch. And I was very excited. And I did film a little bit of that in my Come Along With Me video so that you can see some of the things that Hobby Lobby is offering right now. And everything is 50% off. So let's get started. I picked up the Jim Shore, the little fabric Grinch. He's happy on one face and you turn him around and he's Grinch, the Mad Grinch. So I got that. I picked up the Jim Shore Cindy Lou. She's adorable. And they had two different Maxx ornaments, but I picked up the one with the Christmas lights all over him. So got Maxx. I may have to go back and pick up the other Maxx. And then I got the Grinch, the Jim Shore Grinch. Now these are all $25, but they were 50% off, so they're $12.50. The fabric Jim Shore ornament is $16, but he's $8, 50% off. So those are the ornaments I got in the Grinch aisle. While I was there, I picked up a Grinch mitt and got the Grinch hand on both sides. This was 50% off at $5, so I got that. And as I was leaving the Grinch aisle, on the bottom shelf, I saw the Grinch Christmas tree. So you have Cindy, you have the Grinch, and you have Maxx, and it lights up. And I'll show a picture of it lit up at night. But it's such a pretty tree. It was $59.99, but on sale it was he was $30, or it was $30. It's 11 inches tall, and it's not too heavy, but how pretty is the Grinch Christmas tree. So I was so excited to get this for only $30. And before I left, I went in the ornament aisle because I really wanted to find the Frenchie glass ornaments for this year, but I could not pass up the reindeer. I love deer. I am just a sucker for a beautiful reindeer. So I got that ornament in the ornament aisle. And I don't think it was very much. It was $13, so half off. This beautiful little deer was $6.50. So that was my Hobby Lobby haul. Not a whole lot, but I was so excited to walk away with the Grinch Christmas tree. Moving on to TJ Maxx. First thing is I picked up the Sanders Small Batch Wonders Milk Chocolate Sea Salt Caramel Pecan Clusters. This was $6.99. And Sanders is a very, very good company when it comes to caramel. That is their specialty. And so it's made with real cream and butter, small batch, slow kettle cooked, and no artificial colors or preservatives. I'm not a big caramel person, but my husband is. And as you see, this bag is empty. That tells you that this was very, very good. He said the caramel was very soft, not hard and chewy. And you get the sea salt first, and then you get the milk chocolate and the caramel and the pecan clusters. So that was a winner. Winner, winner. Good stocking stuffer too. I also picked up, and I've already thrown the tag away, but this is Hot Paws, and there are 3 head wraps. These are perfect. You get the cream, the white, and you get the black. These are perfect when you're out walking to keep your head and ears warm. If you don't want to wear a beanie or a ball cap, these are perfect. And what I love about these Hot Paws is the inside is the faux fur. So you don't get the scratchy of the knit when you're wearing these. So you could give this as a gift, all 3 packaged together, or you could split them up and give them as individual gifts. So I put them in an organza bag, in a stocking stuffer. These 3 were $14.99, which is a great deal. TJ Maxx they have wonderful scarves and gloves, hats, and anything you need for winter. So don't miss out when you're going to TJ Maxx. Don't forget to stop by the hat and scarf section to see what they've got. So this together is $14.99. And then I picked up this hat. Now this is not for everyone, but I just fell in love with it. It's from Rachel Zoe, I believe. Yes, Rachel Zoe. It was $14.99, but I just absolutely love it. It's got the fur and the fleece inside. When I was in the store, I put it on and I was like, oh, I love this. But then when I got home, I was like, well, you could say I look a little ridiculous, but I think with a denim jacket and a white t-shirt or black t-shirt, this would be really cute in the winter. So I bought that for myself for $14.99. And then in my Come With Me video, I showed a little bit of the palette section. Now, don't sleep on palettes at TJ Maxx. They have wonderful palettes. So I picked up the Grinch. This is a highlight and blush palette. It's actually a good palette. I've been using it. Isn't that adorable? It was the only Grinch palette I saw, and it was $6.99. They had Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, all of the Disney characters on the palettes. $6, $8, very, very cheap. Then I picked up from Morphe the Magic Mirror Artistry palette, and this was $14.99 because it's part of the Artistry series, which is a great, great deal. And then I was so shocked to see Too Faced at TJ Maxx. So I got the Better Than Chocolate palette. Now I did pay up for this one. It was $24.99. However, if you go to the Too Faced website, these palettes are $59.99. So there was only one. So I grabbed it and so excited to get that. This is going to be a Christmas present, and this Morphe Magic Mirror palette is going to be a Christmas present. So if you think about it, if you bought this palette, it's $59.99. I got all three of the palettes for less than $50. All three for less than $50. So you just cannot beat TJ Maxx for eyeshadow palettes. That is a home run hit every time. And then the last thing from TJ Maxx, I'm just so excited about. I did not get it the day that I was filming. I went back to the back and I was filming all the reindeer. And there was one reindeer that had the crystal necklace or the rhinestone necklace on, and it was $20. And I thought, oh, that's it. That's the one I'm going to pick up. But then if you see in the video, I went on toward the back and there were these two huge reindeer, actually 28 inches tall. But they were $70. And I thought that, I have enough Christmas decorations. I don't need to spend $70 at this time of year. So I came home, I was showing my husband some of the things that I saw, and I showed him this reindeer. And the next day we went back and we picked one up. I didn't get both because one is very shiny and one was very dull. Didn't have any shine to it at all. Exact same reindeer, but just different finishes. So this is by Christian Siriano. And I don't want to step back too far because I got on my Dollar Tree pajama bottoms, which I am loving. But this is my reindeer. Yeah, he was for me, very expensive. $70 is a lot to spend, but he's metal. He is very heavy, and I am absolutely in love with this reindeer. I collect reindeer for Christmas, so the majority of my house is decorated with reindeer. That is my thing, and I just could not pass it up. That's all I could think about that evening was this reindeer. So they only had two, and I picked up one and left one, and I know that one will be gone in no time flat. It's just an absolute beautiful reindeer. Now, one thing I did pick up from Salvation Army. So the day that I did my video, Come Go With Me, as I was doing my walk, I passed the Salvation Army, and out front there were 4 children's chairs. And I stopped briefly, I looked at them, and then I continued my walk. No, excuse me. I stopped, I looked at them, I went inside, and I asked how much they were. And she said they're $4 a piece. I said, okay. So I finished my walk, I went back to my car, I went back to get them, and they were still sitting out there. And so I paid with tax $17 and something. So these chairs are very heavy. They're wooden chairs, and they're made by a company out of Monroe, North Carolina called Wood Designs. This is an extremely heavy chair. Well-made chair, well made. The company is called Wood Designs. And these chairs, brand new, go for about $125 a piece. Of course, this is not a brand new chair, but this is in excellent condition. I don't know what I'm going to do with those 4 chairs yet, but I just could not leave them behind. I do have an issue with 2, and if you could help me, comment or send me an email. I have 2 chairs that somebody put in permanent marker an X in the seat, and I need to get those out, but I don't want to mess up the finish. So if you know how to remove permanent marker from finished wood, please let me know. I've tried a couple of things, but I'm really scared I'm going to remove the finish on the chair. So with that, thank you for watching the video. Come go with me. That was my first vlog, and I'll do that again. I'll tell you, going down the Grinch aisle, it was very hard to film. There were a lot of people going in and out of that aisle, and then when it would get cleared out, an employee would come in to stock. So it was very hard to do. So I appreciate your patience as I tried to maneuver through the Grinch aisle and show you what they had. With that, I hope everyone's having a good day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.